Hey guys, my name is Garrett Pardo. This is Sirius Black. Target, Sirius. Target. Good job. So if you see him running around, he's just here helping me out. As you see, I'm wearing the sorting hat. This can be purchased off of Amazon, but I figured I'd start that. And clearly, I am a Slytherin, so we can get rid of this. Today, I will be showing you a couple neat little things if you ever want to throw a Harry Potter party or Harry Potter inspired things. One of the best things you can start with is an invitation. So if you ever want to get to the School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, then you need to receive one of these. I made this one. I actually made a few of them. These are the end result, but I'm going to show you how I got this. Basically, we start with a cupful of water and a bunch of tea bags. You can see here that I let it soak in there for a little while so that the tea gets nice and dark. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pour it into a pan so that I can soak some sheets of paper in it once you have whatever you want typed up on there. So I'm pouring the tea out, and we will sit this to the side. Alright, basically you will have your letter. I'm using a blank page now just for demonstration purposes. And what you'll want to do is you'll take it over and you will just fully submerge it into the tea. This is going to give you that dark look where it makes it look old and creepy sometimes. So you will let that soak for a couple minutes. And while we are doing that, we can start on our envelopes. You'll want to do your address. Whoever it's going to, you can personalize it, and you can have your real return address, or you can do Privet Drive, depending on how authentic you would want to be. So normally you would do the same thing to the envelope, so you get that old authentic feel. But for timing purposes, I am just going to show you how to seal the envelope, because you can't just lick it and seal it. You can buy one of these kits online at Amazon. It has a stamp with the Hogwarts crest in it, and it comes with different color waxes and a spoon that you will use to melt the wax. You'll basically cut a small chunk of the wax, put it in the spoon, and it comes with candles that you can hold this over, or you can use a lighter and hold it here for a while, which is probably going to take more than a minute. So while we're doing this, while I'm heating this up, I'm going to take a look at my paper. If you want to come over, I'll have my house elf bring the camera over, and you can see how the paper is just steeping in the tea. If you want to make it a little darker, you can always add some coffee in there. It just depends on the look you want. I always recommend trying one or two to get a feel so that you can figure out how you want it to look. And then, like I said, the box and kit comes with some candles. I find it a little bit easier. It's hard to rig something up where you can just hold the spoon over. So I hold a lighter. You'll get a little bit of smoking. That's good. You can see where the wax is actually melting inside of there, which is really nice. Once that starts to happen, it gets real liquidy, and we will come back and look at our paper, our nice piece of parchment. If we think that it is the desired color, you can see already how the change of color has been. We're going to take it out. I'm just going to sit it on something to dry. Let that sit for a couple minutes. So while that's drying, you want to determine if you want some burnt edges or if you want it to crisp up. You can set your oven to 200 degrees and put it in your oven for about a minute or two to after it dries, just to give it that crisp, flaky feel. And then you can always take the lighter that you're using to melt the wax and burn different holes in it and burn the edges. So when we go to seal this, we're going to dump our wax out, get a nice pile there, and then we're going to take the Hogwarts crest and just press it down in there and let that sit for a minute. I'm going to take this out so I don't burn my house down. Once you feel the edges are starting to get a little dry, which is not quite yet, so we'll let that sit for one more minute. And yeah, still let it sit. But like I was saying, if you have another sheet of paper, you can just burn the edges just real quick, blow it out, and that will give you the look that we have on here. If you want to burn holes in the middle, you can burn holes in the middle. You can burn the edges. You can make each one different so they're all unique. All right, let's see if this took. We're going to pull this up, and there you have your Hogwarts crest for your guests. Now that that is all done, you can put it in the mail, send it, and you can have yourself a party. This should take about 15 to 20 minutes to dry. And that is pretty much how you do an invitation. So if you want to do another trick, let me grab my wand here, Voldemort's wand. Basically, you can buy this online or you can make it. I'm not going to tell you how to make it because it is somewhat dangerous, but it's a 9-volt battery. But you hold this in your hand, and as you're casting a spell, you push a button, and it shoots fire. So there's a little coil in there. You can cast spells. You can check that out online. I don't know if I can tell you where to buy it, but it's a miniature flamethrower. And during your party, if you ever have a Dementor attack, everybody knows the Patronus charm is the best way to go. And if you are having trouble conjuring your own Patronus, I find that a Christmas elk works perfect if you put it in the woods or outside and plug it in. So if you guys have any questions about a party or any other types of decorations, please comment and let me know. And I hope you learned a few things. Thank you very much and have a good day.